EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. And this one goes out of bounds on the opening kickoff. That is a rough start for the kicker and his team as the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. His 12th touchdown of the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
On the option, it's Swift. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Go. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. One quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Second and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. This is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Little play action here with McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bears have it. He's inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing Nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Cowboy 80, 79 Bronco. Ready, set, go.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And we've seen him take one back earlier in the year, and he just about added another one. He's proven to be someone to game plan against in the return game, and that was a heck of a run back.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. To throw is McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. the gun. Here's a handoff. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. A first down on a gain of 11. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Williams to the air once more. That's a short throw caught by Komet. The Bears are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll run with Swift. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Now this looks like a design run. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
They'll try and throw. And here's Williams. And he's in. Cole Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Agnew on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. A run here with Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
They'll run. It's Swift. Into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go.
Up the middle they go. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
To throw is Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Second down and 3. Now McCarthy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down, Minnesota.
Throwing again is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go again with Swift. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. On first down, it's Swift. Space to run inside the 20. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free.
19 Lions. Set.
Here's Williams now to throw. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Now he takes off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bears have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Another run here, another run by Swift. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready? Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
65, Jack, 65. Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Let's go.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up second down. On play action, here's McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. He'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The offense staying put. They will go for two. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll get about 5. Here's a handoff to Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift.
Swift, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. They get 18 on that one. First down, Minnesota. To throw, it's McCarthy. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Gain of 12 and a first down. On first down, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Vikings have cut the deficit to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They will run it over center with Swift. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. First and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.